Now, there's been some drama that's been happening with Thomas Harp Games, who is developer of an Axiom Verge. Now, a lot of people are talking about this situation because right now, Josh Fairhurst came out against Badland Games because, according to him, he said that. Let's look at the reading here. Badland Games has four new physical copies coming out, which at minimum will cost over $100,000 up front to produce. They still owe me $78,000, and they still owe me $200, and promised to the Axiom Verge developers' disabled son, and do not support the company unless they resolve their debts. Now, they've been advertising this for a while, and of course, they were advertising games that were owned by certain companies. For those who don't know, Badland is an independent, according to them, they're an independent Spanish video games publisher and distributor, and of course, Limited Run and also an Axiom Verge or a North American company. They basically made a deal, considering this deal was kind of went sour with the fact that Axiom Verge with Tom Harp Games. The sad part, Tom Harp wanted money for his disabled son, as you can see right here. His son, that's his son right there. A lot of people are talking about this situation. Only a few people in the gaming industry are talking about this situation, because this is kind of sad, though. Unfortunately, from what I heard from the side of the story, is that Badland Publishing reneged on their deal with Tom Harp and Limited Run, not paying them money, not even paying their debts off to, because considering that they put up the money for their games, this is pretty bad situation. They took $78,000 from us on the production of the copies of the games. And that's what this is, according to him. They delivered and promised to proceed on an Axiom Verge would support the developer's son's health fund. They never paid up. They swept the controversy under the rug. Don't let this be forgotten. And it shouldn't be forgotten, ladies and gentlemen, because right now I'm reporting this. To be fair, this should be talked about. This should be discussed, because right now it's sad that that this company, Badland Publishing, has caused a lot of misery within two game developers who basically paid money in hopes to help a child out. This is pretty bad. It's pretty sad too, because they owe money to these two companies and they never paid up. As far as I know, they had the money to basically distribute and sell these games, and right now it's becoming a bad situation and bad blood between the Limited Run and also Tom Harp Games, who is known for Axiom Verge. This is pretty newsworthy, and I think this should be talked about. So guys, tell me what you think is going on here. I will leave the link down below of this Twitter thread, and tell me what you guys think of this, because this is pretty messed up, and I gotta say, this should be talked about. Anyways, I gotta go. Catch you guys later. Sayonara, samurais.